Hey there, here's a monetary update. Right here on the screen I have a country, Kazakhstan, which is located in Central Asia, right beneath the Russian country of Russia. And this news here is just something that caught my eye as of today, and it's been been in a mix for the last couple months, but yet just as of recently, their national bank there made some some news which I consider to be quite startling. So I want to jump right into that real quick and just go through a few things here. Kazakhstan. As you know, there's a lot of turmoil in this area here, predominantly over Russia and Ukraine, and so all the sanctions from this part of Europe over here in America is causing a lot of global economic turmoil as far as just the economies for these importing and exporting rather for these countries being troubled due to low oil prices and things like that. So for the most part, all these countries here are struggling monetarily. And this country right here decided to take action immediately by mentioning that they're moving away from the dollar, that they're putting some things in place right now as we speak to begin weaning themselves off of the dollar in their country. And so to get right into some more information, here I have the current exchange rate. We have the Kazakhstani tenge versus dollar ratio. And so right here, the 1 year rate, where $1 would get you, as of today, 185 tenge. However, that's listed there. But yet, just to go back a little further and to see how their economy has been going through a lot of turmoil based upon their imports and exports and their dependency on the dollar and trade. And so here, just imagine losing the purchasing power of your local currency, the tenge, to where people decide to drop it in exchange of dollars, to where it just basically hurts their own economy. To go back even further, it just shows how within the last year especially, the currency has been dropping, in alarming rates, to where the cost of living for those living in Kazakhstan has, more than likely, seen a third increase, if not more, just as far as your daily goods and services. And so here, to get into an article here from a local blogger slash news source, the Kazakhstan Today, which reports on 3 or so countries in that Central Asian area. Right here, this is an article from December 30th where it mentions that Kazakhstan considers to de-dollarize its economy. And so here it lists out a few reasons as to why, and it talks a lot about the banking sector and having to lower interest rates and just finding alternatives to basically boost the usage of the tenge, which is their currency, and to begin making it not worth their citizens well-being to maintain dollars as far as savings. And so here, just to read briefly, it said the statement highlights the deteriorating external factors of 2014, such as just a general slowdown in the world economic growth and escalating geopolitical instability in the context of the Ukrainian events. So basically, he's just saying that because of all the stuff happening globally, primarily focused on Ukraine at this particular time, it's pretty much causing a slowdown. It says a drop in growth in Russia and the stabilization of the macroeconomic situation. Then it goes on, says these circumstances required a coordinated response of policymakers, in particular in the financial sector of Kazakhstan. The priority directions in 2015 will be the enhancement of the role of their national currency. So that's one solution, to try to boost the usage of their currency, to stimulate the growth of the tenge liquidity. So they're going to, basically issue more of the tenge so that people can have access to it, so increase liquidity. And also intended to help recover the banking sector, which is having problems. So this is back in December 30th of this past year, and so this is the article just came out as of today. This is the Times of Central Asia, and it says Kazakhstan unveils action plan to de-dollarize its economy. So already they have plans, and real briefly wanted to just call off a few of those plans. It says the plan includes 3 strategic directions: ensuring macroeconomic stability, the development of non-cash settlements and a reduction in the shadow turnover, and ensuring priority of the national currency over foreign currencies. And so, real short article, I'll list it below so you can read it for yourself. But in December 2014, Kazakhstan president, can't pronounce his name, said that due to the world economic crisis, Kazakhstan has to cut its state budget and de-dollarize its economy. Hard times are now coming. The crisis and sanctions of the world politics are increasing the risk to the global economy, and we are part of the global economy. We are now strongly connected with the rest of the world. The world markets respond with falling prices for hydrocarbons and metals, the products that are our primary export items and sources of currency revenue. It says, at the meeting of the prime ministers of the Shanghai Cooperation Organization, member states in Astasia in December, Kazakhstan Prime Minister such and such said that SCO member states can switch to mutual settlements using their national currencies. So right here, Shanghai, this whole organization here is in China. They mentioned that they're able to switch to use their own mutual currencies to do business as opposed to relying upon the dollar. So this is just some things happening globally to keep you informed. I want to point you to my website. Did some revisions and did a few things here. Rethinking the Dollar has a new look to it. And, one thing I think would be beneficial is that if Kazakhstanians would have known just the monetary history of their country in regards to what their current monetary system is, they would have known well ahead of time that fiat currency in general is not designed to maintain its purchasing power over time. So they could have done better to prepare. Here with Rethinking the Dollar, my goal here is to basically prepare people to rethink the dollar. Here I have the evolution of the United States dollar. A couple pictures here of what our dollar is going through, and each time a new look has come out, it has taken on a new meaning as far as what it can purchase in our economy as well as globally. But more importantly here, the monetary quiz. This money quiz here is basically just 10 short questions to help you, quiz yourself to see what you really know about the dollar. And then also I want to make it available to you. I have my book here, the Simplicity of Money, which gives a more of an in-depth understanding of the United States dollar. And so I want to make those things aware to make them aware for you to use as a way of educating yourself. Once again, this is Mike. Hope this is informative. Feel free to take the money quiz as well as to get my book, The Simplicity of Money. I know that it will be definitely an eye-opener for you. Thanks. Look forward to talking to you in the future.